This year, in the city of Gothenburg, around 1,700 football teams from 80 countries participated in the Gothia Cup tournament. The Gothia Cup is the world's largest and most international youth football tournament, which attracts thousands of supporters from all over the world. The Gothia Cup began in 1975 with 275 teams from 5 countries. Football players like Xabi Alonso of Spain, Emmanuel Adebayo of Togo, and Zé Roberto of Brazil have all participated and won a trophy at the Gothia Cup. Some spectators of this year's tournament express how they feel about the event.
It's all the countries, all the people, it's different cultures from all around the world, and it's so many great teams, and the supporters here is fantastic.
A lot of fun, a lot of nice people, and it's big to be here.
What team are you supporting in the Gothia Cup?
Right to Dream.
Why Right to Dream?
I don't know. It's
I like
they
the
are
passion.
Yeah, they play with passion, and everyone there is black, and it's for Africa.
And you, what team are you supporting?
I like when the girls play. I support the girls. I got you, bro.
But how do you feel about this whole Gothia Cup thing? What's your view about it?
Yeah, it's a lot of girls here, but the football is good too, that's cool.
Yeah. And you, what's your view about that?
I can't disagree with my friend over here.
Yeah.
But in addition to that, it's very good football here.
Yeah, it's really good football.
I really enjoyed the experience.
What's your favorite team so far?
Right to Dream.
The footballers are equally excited in playing in the tournament.
I think it is a very beautiful idea to have something like this organization. Many players around the world with great talents come here and enjoy themselves, and we who live in Sweden too. I play myself in a small club in Arla United. We just played here, and I see great talents here. The players are very fine, and it is good to see players all around the world to come to a place and play football, because football is just not a game, it is a big thing in the world, and I think it's very beautiful.
We won in our group, but then we lost in the A final. Yeah.
How does it feel to be on the pitch and playing? How does it feel?
It feels good, but we wanted to come a little bit longer, but it feels good.
In this year's tournament, 8 Ghanaian teams from 5 football clubs in Ghana participated in the event. The teams are Ghanaian Academy, Golden Hills Academy, Caris Academy, Legon Hills, and Right to Dream. Caris Academy plays its semi-final match today. This is the first time the academy is participating in the Gothia Cup, and members of the Ghana Union were there to support the team. Aaron Papa Hazel, the captain of Caris team, is confident that the team will win the tournament.
Yeah, like in your say Belgian Cup, no. Yeah, baby, there is Suntana Bass, and Bass say like a boy, Kekanako. You say sell yourself in Tana Bass.
So far, but I ain't with the Bahas, a repair, Senesico.
Oh, we be our call Senate and Senate and paying for the name nomination. We be also the numerical Senate now.
And never say mobile bono, Samamokas, Eba, Emma, Bemse, other teams, Eberboam. Ebanesa, Yana, Senesi, and Mujana bonus, Mujana Park as well.
Oh, you feel comfortable. Ebanesa, a confidence, no. Move high, now Costro. Now born, I easy am I.
At the end, Ghana for Gothenburg, was really, I say, beyond Bishop Born, be a seminar catch on next match at 8 o'clock, Obecassin.
Oh, on my promise here, and Yama Baby say to Magic Cup now. On my promise, Yama Baby in idea. Well, Beji cooking idea, boots in idea, anyhow.
Former Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Ghana Black Stars captain Samuel Pokunti is the president of Caris Sports Academy. He was part of the team that won the African Cup of Nations for Ghana in 1982. Opokunti says that tournament like this is a motivation for the players.
As an academy, the only motivation for the boys is to get them to go and play outside, whereby like tournament like this one in Sweden, from here we'll go to Norway, then we'll be back to Ghana, hoping that by the grace of God, some of them will excel and they will get the opportunity to play outside.
He mentions that football academy is the way forward to improve Ghana football.
One of our challenges is the fundamentals, because we took players from coast and still they haven't nurtured their skills. So we have to go over and again. And thank God that he has brought us so far.
If you say that the fundamentals, do you mean that those who play in the coast, they don't have the necessary skills?
That is the problem in Ghana now. And we foresee it. And we try to let them understand that without academy, it will be very, very difficult for Ghana to produce excellent players in future.
He also touched a bit on Ghana's performance in the just ended African Cup of Nations.
Now it's getting to 80 years that we haven't lived the cup of the AFCON. I think we are making the same mistake, and we need to go back, sit down and plan well. Our preparation, I don't think, is enough.
What do we need to add or change in our planning?
The attitude of the players towards the national team has to be changed. From the government to the management and to the technical team and to the supporters, we all need to sit down and plan well.
How do you feel when you are now on the bench and the ones that you are raising are on the pitch? How does it feel?
Well, I wish I never grow old because at this point, when you see the boys playing, the intelligence or the skills they are exhibiting, it doesn't match during the 80s at all. But they are now getting all the money.
Golden Hills Academy is also participating in the tournament for the first time. Some of the players share their experience of the tournament.
It's wonderful. It was quite an adventure. Yeah, and I can't lie that Sweden is a very nice place. It's very beautiful. And the Gothia Cup too was fair because this is also our first time. It was very fun.
When you say that, do you speak for the team or is just yourself?
I speak for the whole team. It was fun. It was our first experience. We had new players, so it took some time for us to gel up. So I think that's what we'll be working on in the next Gothia Cup.
I feel good.
Did you score any goals?
Yeah, one.
One goal. And then how was your team? I understand that you joined the team just when they came to Gothenburg. Did they enjoy you playing for them?
I feel good.
Okay. Do you play any team in Gothenburg? Do you play for any football team?
Yeah, I play in Aachen.
Are you going to play in the next Gothia Cup? Parents were not left out in the excitement. How does it feel for you to see Ted playing in this youth championship tournament?
Yeah, it was amazing. We didn't expect that he will play, so it was really nice, and he was so happy about that. So great.
There has been a campaign for this Gothia Cup that the parents should not be coaching their children. You should allow them to play. Did you feel any urge to kind of shout at him to say, hey, do it like this?
No, not really. I didn't need that. Their coaches were there, so it went great anyway. They tried their best.
What is your overall view about it?
I didn't know so much about that before because Ted never played before. But it's an amazing event, and I'm thinking that it's a freedom project. So it's great that the kids are meeting each other, and there are so many from so many countries. I hope that Ted will play next year as well, and that we could be together.
Do you know if he made some friends with the new team that he found?
Yeah, I think so. And we made some friends as well. The people from Ghana are very nice people.
Thank you. Today, Right to Dream plays a semi-final match against BK Häcken. Right to Dream has already made a name for itself in the Gothia Cup. The team has won 4 trophies, and in the last 2 years it has won back-to-back. They will go on to win 2-0 against BK Häcken, and some spectators shared their views of the game.
Well, I thought the game was a very good played game, and I think Right to Dream was a very good team, and I think they deserved the victory. I think they were a bit better than Häcken. I really do. They are very fast in their passings, when they pass the ball, and they're very fast, and I think that was the victory, the key to the victory.
But what's your favorite team so far in the tournament?
Well, in Sweden here, I like Häcken. So, but now when Häcken is out, so that stands between it's tiki-taka or Right to Dream. I think it's great to have 2 teams with so cool names in the final, and they play lovely football as well. So it's impossible to answer that question. I don't know. I like both of them, both tiki-taka and Right to Dream.
Tomorrow you play Tiki-Taka Academy at Gamla Ullevi. How do you feel about that game?
Right to Dream will play Tiki-Taka of Nigeria in the finals in the under-17 category. At this point, Ghanaian and Karis academies are playing their semi-final matches in the under-18 category. Bismarck has closely followed and observed the performance of all the Ghanaian teams. He analyzes the strength of the teams going into the finals and the semi-final matches.
We want to talk about Right to Dream. I think they are playing well. Of course, they are solid as always, but then they have a little issue with coordination because there are a lot of new players who are trying to kind of gel together. But all in all, I think tactically they showed character in their last game against BK Häcken. I like the fact that when they start, they are always going with a sort of a 4-3-3 standing when they start the game, and then within 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes into the game, they change to 3-4-3. Just that to make sure the opponent wouldn't know the exact formation they are going to play, and then they can surprise them. And it has been working for them perfectly well. And so the Right to Dream is a solid side, and I think they can win tomorrow if they show the same character they showed today.
You watched Karis' game. What is your view about that game?
Karis Sports Academy, it's a team to watch. They're able to retain possession. Sometimes, of course, they lose the ball too easily. And one of their strengths is also that they utilize the full-backs. But then they should also be careful. Much as you play and you get excited, you don't want all the 2 full-backs, the left and the right full-backs, to go all the way. For me, tonight's game against Gaius is going to be difficult. We all know Gaius is a good team here in Gothenburg, so we hope the supporters will come in their numbers. With Ghanaian, I think they are playing well in general. It's just that sometimes you don't really know the kind of formation they are playing. The last time I watched them, they were playing 4-3-3. Today I was a bit confused. Probably they have a lot of injuries, so they probably changed the formation. But even that, the positioning was a bit strange. Maybe it's the coach's idea. Of course, so it yielded the result they wanted. They wanted to win, but then it was a difficult win. But going forward, they should improve upon their movements and the team shape. I thought they need to improve on the team shape, if you ask me.
Some players of the Tiki-Taka team came to watch Right to Dream's semi-final match. They believe that even though Right to Dream is a good team, Tiki-Taka will win the final match.
This final is very fantastic because I'm looking for Ghana to qualify to final, because Tiki-Taka is carry trophy this year. It's our turn. But 2 years ago, Right to Dream to collect trophy back to back. But this year, it's our turn. Tiki-Taka.
One of Right to Dream's players, Ben Zidane, gives an overview of the semi-final match and also reacts to Tiki-Taka's hope of winning the finals.
Today's match was a different game from the others because most of the Swedish teams want to stay back, and just defend low. They don't want to press out because they think if they spread out, they're going to score a lot. So they mostly drop low, so for us to attack, and they will just defend. But today's game was different. BK Häcken also thought they were good, so they could also attack. So they were all pressing us high. for us to make mistakes.
Tomorrow you are playing the final against Tiki Taka of Nigeria. How do you see the match?
What I think about them is like I think they've not been together for a long time. Well, as for us, we've been together for like 6 years, so we understand each other better and stuff like that. Like they play like street football. They just play normal.
I talked to one of them and they said that they came to watch the match. They've seen some of the weaknesses of the Right to Dream team. Do you think that they can use those weaknesses against you and then win tomorrow's game?
I see no weakness in us. I think like they have a lot of weaknesses, a lot, way a lot. Their centre backs are, I mean, they are slow, tall, like they are just static. They don't move. Like if you pass in front of them, the time they take to move, they are just slow, and our wingers are so fast. So the counter attacks will help us a lot.
Today is the final day of the one-week tournament. There were victories for some teams, whilst others sadly missed the ultimate trophy. Now is the tie. The match between Right to Dream of Ghana and Tiki Taka of Nigeria. An interesting match that will end in a 1-1 draw. The winner will then be determined by a penalty shootout. In the end, Right to Dream of Ghana proved to be a better side, and the celebration did not end at the stadium. The man of the match was Emmanuel, the goalkeeper of Right to Dream. He says he gets his motivation from the fans.
First of all, you seem very, very confident in the post. What's your secret?
I don't really have any secret, but the thing that motivates me to stand up is the fans and then my teammates, because I want to impress them. I want them to have good impression on me so that we can all move forward as well.
It went into penalties, and when they lost that 2 goals, Ghana also missed those 2 penalties. What were you thinking at that time?
What I was thinking was very positive, because I believed in myself that I could win the match for my team. So the thing that came into my mind is just focus and then save my team as well. So that's what came into my mind, to focus and then save my team.
And then at the end of the day, you won. How is the feeling now?
It's very great because 3 times in a row is not easy. So I feel happy winning that trophy.
And you also won the man of the match. How does that feel as well?
I don't know. I enjoyed having this one because last year I had it, and then I couldn't believe me getting this one again because I was thinking I didn't do anything, but unfortunately I was able to get it. So I'm very happy to have this one again. Yeah.
Right to Dream, you have made a big name in Gothenburg, in the Gothia Cup, and even without the Ghanaian community coming to support you, you still have massive support. How do you feel about this great support that people give to you?
This kind of environment we want to play in, so we want to be in a crowd where people support and everything. So we give that impression to them so that they can support us, because we want to play in a professional level where there's millions of people, thousands, and then we're going to face it. So we do this and then impress those people around and then give how Africa also do in the country and then how we perform as well. So, yeah.
What is the future for you after today? I mean, are you planning to look for teams in Europe or play in Ghana? What's the plan?
Probably I want to play in Europe, you understand. But one team I had now is in Denmark, but probably I have to work more and then find more, because if one doesn't work, one has to work. So the main thing I want to do is just perform, and then when it comes, and then we take it.
Thank you, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
Fraser, the head coach of Right to Dream, is proud of the team as well as appreciate the support of the Ghanaian community in Gothenburg.
To me, it's just a pleasure to experience it with the boys. I'm really happy for them. They've worked hard all week, not just this week, but they work hard every week back in Ghana at the academy training. So it's great to come to these tournaments, and it's a great experience, win or lose. It's always a good week, but to win it is just a bonus, and I'm really happy for all the boys because they deserve it.
A lot of Ghanaians have come to watch your games from when you started until now. What is your thoughts about how the support went?
The support has been magnificent. It's been incredible. I can't thank the Ghanaian community enough. Every year we come here, it seems to get bigger and bigger and bigger. We appreciate it so much. The boys appreciate it. They talk about it back in Ghana and the build up to coming here. So I'd like to thank everyone that comes out and helps us. It helps the boys so much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Benzidan gives a breakdown of how the game went and the feeling of winning the trophy.
I think today they were very aggressive, as I said yesterday. They tried to press high and not give us any space. That's why they were able to score their first goal. It became 1-1. But I think we were also confident going to the penalties because we knew our keeper was good with penalties. We already knew him as a penalty taker. He's going to save our penalty, so we were confident in winning them.
And what does this win mean to you and the team?
It means a lot to me because this is my first time coming to play in front of 8,000 people. So it gave me a lot of experience during my time here, and it's a really good achievement because this is one of the toughest tournaments we play in Europe. We play tournaments in UK, but it's not that hard like this. So it gives us, and some of us are like 14 years playing with the under 18, 17. So I think it's a good experience for us.
Each year, the Ghanaian community in Gothenburg, led by the Ghana Union, support all the Ghanaian teams participating in the Gothia Cup, and this year is no exception. The Vice President of the Ghana Union, Frank Ente, explains why this year's support is different from previous years.
It has been so exciting, actually. Every year gets exciting, and this year it has been tremendously exciting.
What makes this year special than the other years?
This year, personally, I normally get involved as an individual, but this time taking a role as in the Ghana Union. And I can see that we have been, starting from the start when they started the day one. and I have been with their journey all this up to the final today, and I see the inside, everything. So it makes me get every detail of it, and I see the excitement and the happiness in it.
You've been close to the players, you've been close to the teams. How has their feeling been so far with the support that you guys are giving to them?
Actually, the coach even came to us and from the Right to Dream, which is contrary to what he normally does, to congratulate us and to, admit that our support without it could have ended up in another way for them. So they are very happy and to see our presence and all the support that we are giving them and all the Ghanaian community. So they are very appreciative of this.
Later in the day, two Ghanaian teams, Caris and Ghanaian, will meet in the finals of the under-18 category. This is the first time two Ghanaian teams are playing each other in the finals, and the game promises to be interesting. This time, for the Ghanaian community, it was one support for two teams, although for some supporters it came down to either supporting Caris, which is based in Kumasi, or Ghanaian, which is based in Accra. It was a very tough and exciting game, but in the end, Caris Academy emerged victorious. Opokunti is happy with the achievements of his team.
To God be the glory. We thank God that He has brought us so far, and I'm really, really happy.
This is the first time you are coming to the Gothia. Were you expecting to even come this far, and not to talk of winning the cup?
In fact, the way what we infuse into the boys, we know for sure that if not the cup, we will go far. But as the matches take momentum, we saw that no. It's clear that the way we play, we can go and we can take the trophy.
So what did you tell them today? What was the trick? What was the magic that gave you the win?
We told them that there must be tactical discipline. It's very, very, very important. And we play compact, and we do touch and move two times, two touches, and you move to the space where you can control the ball, where you can give a good pass, and then you move. We didn't want them to play individual game.
I can see you are feeling good, you are feeling happy. How is the rest of the team feeling?
They feel happier more than me, because they are from coast, and this is the first tournament.
Ghanaian came close to winning the tournament, and Kapasta, a member of the team, feels sad of the results.
I feel bad. I feel bad because we prepared very well for this tournament and for this final. This is the first time our U18s are getting to the final. 2015 we won our first trophy with the U12, and then since then we have been very consistent in getting to the final. All right, so that means 15, 16, 17, 18, we've been winning the trophies. So this is the first time we get into the final and then losing. I feel quite bad, but yeah, it is two Ghanaian teams, so you should expect a very great game. And then at the end, Ghana won. That's what I would say, Ghana won.
Apart from the match, how has the atmosphere of this whole tournament? You've been here many times, but this year, some people say that it's a bit special. Do you agree with them?
Yeah, I do. I do agree because the whole momentum is different. It's quite different. This is my 7th year, as you said earlier on. This is my 5th time at this very stadium. So yeah, for me, not too much, But yeah, Gothia has done very well that every year they try to improvise. They try to add something new, to make the tournament exceptional. So yeah, kudos to Gothia Cup, and then kudos to Karish Academy, kudos to Green Gen Academy. At the end of the day, as I said earlier on, Ghana won, and I'm very happy for that.
Before you go, you said that you are very sad. How about the players? How are you feeling? How are they feeling? Have you talked to them?
They are very sad. When we went to the dressing room, they were crying. So we have to try as much as possible to calm them down because, yeah, in as much as we were very eager to win some trophies, as we the coaches, I think they were determined more than we do. You know what I'm saying? So it's the team series. We know what we're doing at the dressing room, what we talked about, and all that. So yeah, so we losing, yeah, of course. Nobody wants to lose. Yeah, so yeah, we lost and then we felt bad. Yeah, but then we just have to move. Football, you win some and then you lose some. So yeah, it's fine.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The whole tournament has come to an end, and Princess, like many other Ghanaians in Gothenburg, is excited of this whole tournament and the results of today's games.
Oh, I'm very, very, very excited because all the Ghanaians went to the final and I'm very happy about it, and it's very interesting. It's joy, I like it. It was good.
2 Ghanaian teams played today, 1-1. Who were you cheering for?
Yeah, actually it was a very tough game though because both they're all from Ghana, so you don't know who to support. But me, I'm from Kumasi, so I was supporting the Kumasi boys, But anyone who, it was good because what should I say? They are from Ghana, so the cup is going to Ghana. So actually, I didn't care if the Kumasi win or if the Ghana, the Accra people, but all the same, we hope for the best. So we won.
The energy in this year's Gothia Cup has been so amazing. The environment has been so positive, and the Ghanaian community has shown a lot of commitment and supported all the teams in all the games. The teams will now meet, eat, and interact with the Ghanaian community in a program organized by the youth wing of the Ghana Union. Simo Boain reporting.